Let's style up some spring thrifted outfits inspired by the 2025 fashion trend.
I'm looking for somebody I can call. Looking for the only one I can get my own. Tell me that it's true.
To another video. If you love thrifted, secondhand, and vintage fashion taken to another level, then you're in the right place, guaranteed. So shout out to Miss Petty Draper 1960 for this video. She actually commented on my last video, let's see some spring outfits. So I'm bringing you spring outfits. In today's video, we're styling up thrifted outfits for spring inspired by the fashion trends. So I did a video talking about the 2025 fashion trends probably, I want to say a month ago. I'll link it in the description below. And I'm not going to go into detail on the fashion trends in this video. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about them. And then I'm going to show you the outfits that I styled up using those fashion trends. A lot of these outfits will be available on my website on March the 22nd. I am launching my Vintage Home and More site on the 15th. But I will be adding more spring items into my vintage closet on the 22nd. And going forward, I will be dropping 2 drops a month on my website. Include home decor as well as clothing and accessories and all that type of stuff. So if you are subscribed to my website, you will get an email saying when I drop new items. So look out for that. In this video, I am just going to style up some spring outfits inspired by the fashion trends. So let's get started. So the first trend I want to talk about is boho. Like I mentioned in my previous video, boho has been a trend going in and out of the cycle for years. Boho was huge in the 70s. And it came back around the 2000s with the long flowy dresses, the big brim hats, and things like that. We're still seeing the boho vibe, even if it's not a flowy dress with the maxi skirts and things like that. What is different this time around is that we're adding a little bit of leather and a little bit of suede into the mix to make it a little edgy. Check out the outfits I styled up. So this is the Bohemian Vibe. I think the Vintage Splendor mentioned this in her last video. She was saying how a lot of people think Bohemian is the long flowy dresses, but sometimes it's just the vibe of being Bohemian, the flowiness and things like that. Now, I feel like this dress is giving that. It is like, and it's also giving the 1920s as well. But I really like the textured print of the fabric and then the pleating at the bottom. I like the trim on the sleeves and things like that. The shoulder pads kind of gives it that like boxy feel, and it's like a oversized dress. And I think if you're going for that bohemian look, oversized dresses is perfect for that, as well as long flowy dresses as well. And I just added on my suede boots to kind of mix that suede with the bohemian to give it that edge. So let me know what you think. Probably won't be for everybody, and I get it, but I wanted to give the bohemian vibe with the leather. So you have this very bohemian maxi skirt, which I love this color and I love the details on it. It has some little beading and embroidery, and then I have this gold swimsuit bra, I guess you could say. And I have this vintage leather jacket. It is like a bomber leather jacket, like a bomber leather jacket, I would say. And yeah, I like these vibes. I still have on the boots that I had on before, and then I added on these Free People sunglasses. I know you definitely have to be comfortable showing your midriff if you rock something like this. And yeah, so this is the vibe. So the next trend is called, I'm getting a lot of these trends from like glamour.com and Teen Vogue and places like that. The next trend is called utility glamour. So in this trend is pretty much utility jackets, military jackets worn with sequins and beading and things like that. So let's check out the outfits I styled up here. I am burning up. So this is the utility glam trend. As you can see, I have my army jacket on. This is from the Soldier of Force artist collection. It has the V on it. And I paired it with this dress. You probably remember this from my last thrift haul. It has this medallion on the stomach, which I love. I like this color too. It is like a seafoam green type color. I really feel the dress brings the glam, while the utility jacket, the military jacket, brings that more edgy, rough feel to it. And then I just paired my silver boots. I still have on the jewelry that I had on before, and then I have on some green. I have this beaded dress, vintage. It has a cutout in the back, and then I added on this kind of jacket that gives that utility vibe in this tan color, and then some gold heels and my kind of rainbow, I'll call it, cat eye glasses. So yeah, this is the look. Let me know what you think. Next take on this trend is different for whatever publication you're looking at. One called it Sailor Chic, which is just the inspiration from sailors. And then the next one called it, I think, nautical or sea stripes or something like that. And that is just taking the nautical stripes and things like that and putting that into play. But I think across the board, this trend is just taking the kind of sailorish, coastal vibe, and pretty much that is the trend. The coastal vibe this plays very well into me styling up outfits. I just dropped my Soldier of Force collection, or Soldier of Force drops in my artist collection, and a lot of those items were vintage sailor uniforms and things like that. So I'm definitely going to use some of those items to style up these outfits. The Sailor Chic, I have on the jacket from the Soldier of Force collection. I love this jacket. This is my nephew's Tyson's favorite jacket or favorite item from the collection, and I really do love it. I have on this vintage skirt set. It gives that nautical vibe of the blue and white, and the pattern on it gives that nautical vibe as well. And I just added on this red belt as well as these white sunglasses and these red boots that I love. This is the outfit for the Sailor Chic trend. This next trend is called Boudoir lace or something. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So it is pretty much the all over lace type vibe, that very vintage type lace. And I did one outfit inspired by this trend because I only really had one thing in my inventory. I know that's crazy that I could fit into this trend, so let's see how I do. This is the Boudoir lace. It is this lace kind of cat suit because it is like all the way see, so it is a cat suit. It is kind of like a cream color. I wanted to layer over it because it is sheer and I'm not that brave. I styled it with this purple kind of like blazer dress, which is this beautiful purple color. I just recorded a video on my social media in collaboration with this group that I'm in for Women's Month, and the color to celebrate Women's Month is purple. So shout out to all the women doing it. On my chain belts in gold and some gold heels and gold glasses and gold necklace and gold earrings. And yeah, this is the outfit. I think this is the best way to do this trend, is like layering it and maybe having more lace layered over it. So that is a good idea as well. The next trend is right up my alley. It is 80s maximalism. If you know me, you know I'm a maximalist to the heart. I have a lot of clothes, a lot of inventory, and I love color, I love patterns, I love boldness, all of that. So 80s, yeah, give me all of that. And I'm getting used to shoulder pads, which is like shoulder pads now. And I could not say that like years ago, no. But I'm feeling shoulder pads. But this trend is pretty much taking those bold colors and broad shoulders and all of that type of stuff into play. So let's see how I do. We're going full on 80s maximalism. This color is bold, and it is the 80s classic silhouette of the skirt and the blazer. Fortunately, this skirt is a mini skirt that I love. There are some buttons missing, so I do need to get that fixed before I add it onto the site, and I will do that. But I piled on the gold belts because we're talking 80s maximalism. I have on my purple glasses to give it some more color, and these denim boots. And I think this is so lace bustier. I love this. I'm in my element with color and the maximalism vibe. So the next trend is not really a trend in my eyes. It's more of a classic, but they're calling it a trend, so let's roll with it. It is oversized trench coats. Trench coats are the easiest thing to thrift in my eyes, because any thrift store you walk into, you will find a trench, either in the men's section, the women's section, whatever. But the take on this trend is that it is oversized. So it is going to be like very boxy, very like kind of swallowing you. So it's probably best to look in the men's section for like a more oversized fit, but you can definitely find those in the women's section as well. So let's see how I did with that trend. So like I was saying before, these trends can intertwine with each other. Like this is the oversized trench, even though this is not an actual trench, but it has that trench feel and it has that anorak, I guess that's how you say it, feel to it as well. But it is this oversized, we're gonna call it a trench for today's purposes. This oversized trench. I love the two-tone. I love the fact that it's blue and then you can see the yellow peeking through. And I just paired it with some vintage sweatpants, which I love these sweatpants. Look at this. Has that V detail. And it has like this balloon leg and pockets, of course. And then this vintage Polaroid t-shirt, which I love the colors in this t-shirt, and some denim and my black glasses. So yeah, this is one of my favorite fits of this whole so far. I love the feel of this oversized jacket, oversized trench. It does have a trench detail in the back, so we're gonna call it that. This is a trench that I actually thrifted for someone that I did a project with. She admired some of my jackets that I would wear when we did our some projects together, and she wanted me to thrift her a trench. So this belongs to her whenever I can pass it along to her. But this is a very oversized on me trench, very lightweight, which I love. This classic kind of khaki trench color, and it is missing a belt. And I paired it with this cream bustier and this cream pleated vintage and my animal print boots and some clear kind of tan glasses as well. Gold jewelry, of course. So the next trend we are talking about is elevated leisure. This is taking your sportswear and partnering it with like heels or maybe sequins or like a very flowy skirt or something like that to kind of elevate it from like just sportswear to something else. So this is something that I love to do. I've been doing this for a while now, and I can get with this trend. I can definitely get with this trend. I have on my Coca-Cola jacket that I thrifted in I showed you guys in my last thrift haul. I love this jacket. It will be on the site on this next launch. I have on these kind of teddy fabric sweatpants, men's sweatpants from like the 70s, I want to say. These will be on the site as well. And then I have on this gold bikini bra. And then I have on some blue pumps from Neiman Marcus, I want to say, or Saks Fifth Avenue. I have on my gold glasses, gold jewelry again, because I am kind of dressing it up with the gold bra as well as the athleisure look. I added on this Nike tank top. Then I have on this metallic gold midi skirt, this vintage bomber jacket. I don't know what team that is, but I should probably, but I don't. I need to look it up. But yeah, this jacket is missing some patches. I don't know. I added on my white pumps just to kind of spice it up a little bit, and then my gold glasses. And gold jewelry, of course. The next trend is ladies who lunch. When I think of ladies who lunch, I think about Charlotte from Sex and the City. I think about like very preppy type women that just wear pearls and tweed and all that type of stuff. And that's pretty much what it is, like crop jackets, skirts, pencil skirts, and pearls and things like that. So let's see how I do. So this is the ladies that lunch outfit. I'm not a fan of a 3/4 sleeve jacket, but I thought this was super cute with the rose or with the flower. This was very ladylike, so I added this on. It is a crop jacket. And then I have this black bustier underneath and kind of like this tribal print midi skirt, which I love. I love the pattern of this. And then I have a lion head belt. I'm using the same accessories because I have a lot of outfits to show you guys, and I can't keep switching out accessories like that. But I added on these new accessories, which is my snake print pumps in this kind of yellow gold color. So I love those, and I have on my black glasses. The next trend is petal pink, or very like a blush, very light pink. And even though I don't consider myself like a glam girl or anything like that, but I love the color pink. I love, love, love the color pink, and I love it in all different shades. I like a blush, a more subdued pink, because it is so like, it's not so out there, and you can pair it with so many different things. I can picture pink, this like very soft pink with like browns and even like olive greens and things like that. So let's see how I do in this one. I only have one outfit for this one, because even though I have a lot of pink, I don't have a lot of soft pink, which I may need to get more soft pink. So I have this pink, this vintage cardigan, this beautiful floral detail with pearls as well, pearl buttons, so soft. It might be cashmere. It might be, because it feels so good. It has shoulder pads. I paired it with these vintage light wash jeans. These are super soft as well. And then I paired it with these dupes of that designer. I can't remember her name. They were popular a few years ago, but I paired it with those shoes. These are super cute with the bow. They're not comfortable at all. Petal pink trend. And the last trend is something that I love, love, love. I love, love, love florals. And this florals for spring, groundbreaking, right? But this floral is more like the vintage couch. Y'all know I love myself a vintage couch. Y'all know the print that we're talking about when we're talking about this floral. So we're leaning more towards that. I have a lot of florals, so let's see what we do there. This is the floral trend. I definitely think this is more of a vintage couch floral print, and I would definitely buy that couch. I love this print. I love the blues and the purples and all of that, and the size of the florals as well. I started with this polo bear stripe button down, and I believe this is a boy's button down because it is, I think it's supposed to be a large, and you can see how small it is on these cute little bears on it. I love myself a polo bear. And then I of course kept my gold jewelry, I have on the purple glasses, and then I added on these, my snakeskin yellowish gold heels. This is very Carrie Bradshaw, if you ask me. I love, love, love this. I love this kind of floral mixed with polka dots. Not really that vintage floral that I was talking about before, but I took my liberties here because I love this print and I wanted to show you guys how I mixed it with off both of the elevated athleisure trend and also the floral trend. So I added on this jacket. You probably remember this from my last thrift haul, as well as this floral dress that is vintage. I love the silhouette of this dress, and like I said before, I love the print of the polka dot and the floral, the large flowers on here. And I love how it has the same color scheme for both and just mixing it together. And I just added on some white pumps just to like give it that little spring touch, I guess you could say, my black glasses. And yeah, I still have those are all the trends I have for you guys. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. Which trend are you going to be heavily, heavily, heavily partaking in? And which trend you don't want anything to do with? Leave in the comments. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm on my journey to hitting 1,000 subscribers, and I'm very close. I am doing a giveaway when I hit my 1,000 subscribers. It will be a shopping spree, so you can shop my website, you can shop my my other platforms that I sell on, like Poshmark and eBay. And it is, I think I said $350. I have to double check. I think it was $350 the amount. So once I hit that 1,000, somebody's gonna have a shopping spree. So I am trying to bring you guys a lot more styling videos because I know you guys like styling videos, and I want to get back into my styling bag really hard. So this next styling video, it's going to be inspired by a movie, And this movie is, yeah, you don't want to miss this. So definitely hit that bell notification. I post twice a week, but I will say I'm gonna start dropping some bonus videos here and there, so you don't want to miss those. So definitely hit that notification bell. Yeah. Have a good night, have a good day, have a good week, have a good weekend, have a good weekday, and I will holler at you guys later.